This election, I think, is going to decide the fate of America and the fate of Western civilization.
And they tried to the next president of the United States. Enough was enough. And I said, let Trumpomania run wild, brother. Let Trumpomania rule again. Let Trumpomania make America great again.
If you try to kill our citizens, we will kill you. If you spill a drop of American blood, we will spill a gallon of yours. If you come back, we're going to kill you. We're going to give you the death penalty or kill you. The fact is, and I'll say it now, you have to get him the hell out. You have to get him out. We will make America great again.
Oh man, I love that. I love that intro. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is your time. It's always time to make this money. So let's do it, guys. Let's make this money. My name is Joe, also known as TradeIntuition, where we show you how to successfully trade without all the complicated terms or pattern memorization. Man, I couldn't get those S's out. Good Lord. All right, guys. Well, today is green and is looking good. However, is it really green though? We're going to look at Bitcoin, of course. We're going to look at your coins. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Now, one thing that I must stress, this is a 1 hour of free mentorship. So if you have questions on anything crypto related, how to get started, how to use MetaMask, how to just anything, any question, I cannot stress that enough. If you have questions, let me know here. You know, I was on a stream last night with my buddy, Crypto Coin Mindset, and there were some questions on there. It's like, how do I get started? Like, I don't know, but they're already started. Like, it doesn't make any, like they already have crypto. They already know about Coinbase. So whenever you ask a question, it has to be very specific so I can give you a specific answer. If you just give me a broad statement, how do I start in crypto? Okay. Well, first you have to get a platform like Coinbase is the easiest, and then you sign up just like you sign up for anything, and then of course there's an option on there for you to buy crypto, and you can use your credit card. So that's like the first step, but they already have that, so that's not the actual question. The actual question is, how do I trade? Not just so much buy it, but how do I trade? Now, granted, when you're brand new, you don't know these questions. You don't know these questions are very specific. So I strongly encourage everybody to ask questions. All right, moving on. We won't go on that too much. Let's see here. We got Rising Sun in the house. What's up, Rising Sun? What's up, buddy? Just to let you know, tomorrow we're going to be doing 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then next week, Monday through Sunday, probably, we're going to be doing 5 p.m. Now, why am I switching all these times around? Well, I'm looking for more audience. That's what I'm doing, guys. I'm looking for more audience. Every time you smash the like, every time you leave a comment on my videos, whether it's this video or other videos that you watch from me, it tells YouTube, hey, this guy might have something. But right now we're kind of fluctuating with our numbers. So I would like to see them get a little bit higher. So doing different times. So tomorrow, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Then next week, it's going to be 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So give you a heads up. See here, Dylan says, how you doing? Doing good, man. Doing good. Staying in the charts. Was up all night looking at charts, just waiting. You know, Bitcoin's going to dump. It is. It can't go up forever. And I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for that dump. But Aerodrome Finance is coming up. We'll look at that one too. Let's see here. Hope as well. Can you look at SHIB? Yes, definitely. So we will definitely look at SHIB. See here, what is your favorite time frame to trade? It depends. It depends on what I'm doing. So if I'm looking for a 3 to 5 day trade, which those I prefer really, 3 to 5 day trade. So on that time frame, I'll usually trade on the 4-hour time frame, depending on the market cap. If the market cap is a very small market cap, for example, 500 million or less, then I'll probably trade on the 1-hour time frame, because they can move a lot faster. But my goal is to keep it 3 to 5 days, depending on my targets. And it's so funny too, like all these questions, they seem really simple, but there's a whole bunch of variables that play into it. So it depends on my targets. So for my larger market cap coins, my targets right now, and again, depends on the market too, right now could be about 15%, 25%. For a smaller market cap, it may be 25 to 35%, or maybe even more. So like there's so many different variables that come into play. For me personally though, I like holding my coins 3 to 5 days, no more than 5 days. If I have to hold it for 7 days, I'm getting kind of antsy and I want to get out. But I know as soon as I get out, it's gonna go. But usually I'll still leave it, because that's happened before. I get out and then the next minute it goes up. All right, moving on. See here, yes, definitely we're gonna look at Bitcoin dominance as well. Let's go bull run. Yes, oh my gosh, let's go. Yes, guys, definitely smash the like. I greatly appreciate you smashing like. Oh, we got Dylan asking or saying 5 p.m. is in the middle of the night for me. Oh man, we'll see you in the replay next week. Okay, buddy. Okay. Yeah, so I'm thinking, so there's a bunch of different times that I'm thinking about. I think what I'm gonna end up doing is more than likely, I'm gonna end up doing 2 shows for sure. And one of them is going to be, I don't want to, so let's see here. Okay, no, I'm gonna more than likely do like a 12 a.m. show or a 1 a.m. show. So I think I'm not too good as far as the time zones, but I'm Eastern. So I think on the West Coast, so 12, is that what, 9? The other time? I don't know. But I'm thinking about doing that too. So having like a 12 and then maybe like a 2 or a 12 and a 12. I mean, that'd be pretty cool, a 12 and a 12. I don't want to do earlier than 10 though, that's for sure. Because I like waking up when I wake up. Now, granted, I wake up, you know, at 8:30 sometimes, usually around 9 to catch my buddy. Oh, my buddy is actually streaming right now. Let's see here. So my buddy's actually streaming. So I usually wake up around 9:30. Did he finish? Or is that a commercial? But it's Army Piper. So if you don't know him, definitely follow him. But he normally streams Monday through Friday at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, putting this in the chat. So definitely check him out. But yeah, I saw that right now he's streaming. It's like, oh, cool. But yeah, he's my buddy. He's a good dude. He's a real good dude. All right. So let's go ahead and let's come back to our stream. But yeah, so let's look at this. Let's look at the Bitcoin dominance. Oh, he's done already. Oh, okay, cool. So let me go ahead and stop his stream. So normally what I'll do is like I'll let the stream run so that it still counts. But usually I'll have the volume up. But this one I had to mute. But don't ever mute it though. If you're like doing stuff, have it just really low. All right, moving on. Total liquidations. Let's go ahead and refresh this page. What's getting liquidated? We have shorts getting liquidated. Shorts are getting kicked. So yesterday, this was just literally neck and neck, almost tied, because it looked like it was going to go up and then it looked like it was going to go down. Right now, the shorts, they're getting so-so. See here, you can see 12 hours ago, it was neck and neck. 24 hours ago, it was pretty much neck and neck. So we're going to look at that in just a moment. And then, of course, our heat map, as we get blinded, our heat map is at 75. Still, everybody's still very bullish. But let's come over here. Let's look at Bitcoin. Let's go ahead and zoom out on Bitcoin. Let's go to the daily, just so we can kind of zoom out and see what's going on. All right. So for this, and we're always having to update this. I mean, it's way up here now. Let's get rid of this. This chart is extremely messy. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Okay, get out of here. Lines. This is what's making it look really messy. Don't like that. All right, here we go. So this is Bitcoin on the daily time frame. Let's make sure that we have this to the very beginning of that, and then this to the very beginning of this move. So basically what I'm doing is I'm looking at the trend, the bigger picture. So this is the trend. If the trend retraces to about the 15% mark and continues up without doing like a wick, a further wick, and it just does a candle body, more than likely when it does come down, it's going to come down nice and fast. But let's see here. He said to go to Family Day crypto. I have no idea what that means. Yeah, he's done, Joe. He said he got to go. Oh, he got to go. Family Day. Oh, okay, cool. Family Day. Very nice. Let's see here. So, man, do I think it's going to continue going up? I think it's losing its steam already. I'm really surprised it's gone up this long. I really am. Because, I mean, we've gone over this before. You know, it goes, well, hold on. So here it went up sideways for a few days, then went up again, sideways for a few days, then went up again, sideways, and then it finally broke. Maybe that's what we're seeing here. Let's use our ghost pattern, our bars pattern. There's also one called ghost pattern, but needless to say, let's do this one. Let's bring this over. Just for giggles. Just for giggles. Could we see this? Could we see this? Let's reduce the opacity. Reduced opacity. Hopefully y'all can still see it. It's amazing how these actually play out. And when they do play out, it makes you look like a genius. But sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. But what if this did play out? Not only that, but it reaches our fib extension level for our target, and then it comes down. There's an idea. Now, if you're thinking about going short, very important, like on the lower time frame on the, so with us in the group, you know, we're trying to front run it. At least I'm trying to front run it, trying to front run the move down. Now there is a coin. I don't even know how we're doing on it. Let me check it real quick. Check. I mean, we're down a little bit, but there's one coin that we're in a short on, just kind of see if we can front run it. Of course, you know, with the price action going underneath the, or kind of balancing, losing its strength pretty much on the 9 SMA, decided to go ahead and try it. Now the coin that we're looking at, it did break its level, so that's one of the main reasons. So sometimes these coins, they will move differently than Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin's still going up because of the bearishness on that coin, the coin may still go down. But if Bitcoin pumps, then it might change the trajectory of the coin you're looking at, and then it also flips. So just kind of give you a heads up on that. But right now for Bitcoin on the 4-hour time frame, we are currently struggling with the 9 SMA. And because of that, we're looking at possibly coming down. Like at the moment right now, you can see the strength. So the strength is kind of determined by of the moving averages. You know, how far away is it from the moving average? Is it making higher highs, higher lows? Here, of course, you know, we had this really nice pump, then it went sideways, then it went up, then it came down just a little bit. Of course, all the FOMO is still there, started coming up again, now going sideways. But look at the size of the candles. Look at the size of the candles, and also look at how much distance is between this top and this top. This top and this top. This top and this top is getting less and less. So let's go ahead and just kind of use the percentage tool. So it's 2%. Then from this top to this top, it's just under 1%. And then from this top to this top, it's half of that. So you can see it's halving. It's literally halving. So we have 2, we have 1, we have half of 1. So it looks like it's rolling over. Now, does this mean that it will? No, no. Hey, Army's in here. Says, bro, if I knew you were gonna go live, I would have redirected you. Oh yeah. Oh no, man, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, I was getting my stuff set up and I saw that you're going live. So, oh, cool. And right now I show people that that you were live. I thought you were still live though. But oh yeah, that's cool, man. I was talking bad about you. Uh-oh. Don't watch the replay. Don't watch it. All right, moving on. But yeah, here you can see that it came up. It's losing its strength, guys. Like there's no other way around it. The only way that it could potentially go up is if FOMO hits again. Market makers come in again. And right now we can see that down here on the bottom, market makers aren't pushing it up. Here was a market maker. So just to let you know. See, I just dropped it all on Discord. You're the best. You are the best. But yeah, so this is what I'm looking at. I do see that it's starting to roll over. Now, if it does roll over, these are the areas. I mean, we have our daily fair value gap right here. It has not been touched, or how people like to say mitigated, which I think that's a really dumb word to say. In my opinion, oh man, should I start talking about my opinions? Why say mitigated? Okay, so let's just look at this. Mitigated. 4 syllables. Touched. 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 Mitigated. I sound really smart. Touched. Basic. I like basic. I don't know. You let me know, guys. You let me know. What is your thought process? Do you like mitigated so that you can be in a separate class of people who know what that stands for? Or do you want touch, which you learned when you were a baby? I prefer touch. I think mitigated is a dumb word. Ooh, I really don't like that word. I don't know why. I just don't like it. Why do you even say it? Ambulate. Why not just say walk? Palpate. Why not just say, you know, to me, it's words that don't need to be done in the English vocabulary. Now, if you want to sound smart, if you want to be different, then yeah. Let's see here. Username says, what did I just turn into? Tune into. You tuned into some awesomeness. That's what you tuned into. Username. That's what you tuned into. See here. Crypto says, touched, entered. Yeah. Yeah, why say mitigated? I mean, look at all the syllables. Mitigated. Touched. Entered. I don't know. Anyway, so this right here has not been mitigated yet. Look at me. I'm so really smart. Hasn't been touched. Hasn't been touched. And we have a likelihood that when it does come down, if it, well, not if, but when it comes down, it should potentially come here. Now, I have to be very clear. The people who do say mitigated, I love them. They're very smart. I don't know why they use that word though. I know a lot of people that use the word mitigated. A lot. Very successful, very smart, excellent traders. Why use the word though? I don't get it. It's the same thing with my nurses. You know, my nurses would use all these big words in front of the patients, and I'd be like, why are you talking to them like that? Use words that they understand. Why even do that? So, anyway, let's see here. Oh, Crypto Candy might be in a different thing right now. Buck says, I like being touched. Mark, there's an invite, and we got Bumble. We got Bumble Live. Keep it simple. Yes, keep it stupid. Hey, I'd rather be stupid than I'd just rather be stupid. Life is so much easier when you keep it simple. It really is. Oh man, it's so much easier. Wick says, I'm listening at work. Since rates have been coming down, fewer people interested in buying our CDs. Anticipate the same people. Oh, nice. That's a thought right there, as far as people not being interested in crypto in the next few months. I think it's gonna, in my opinion, when Trump takes office, when is it, January 20th? I think the market's gonna boom. I think everybody's gonna just go crazy, in my opinion. Zach says, how long have you been watching Bitcoin? Today? 4 hours. No, I'm playing. I don't understand what you mean. Like, I got into, if you're asking how long have I been in crypto, I've been in crypto like 4 or 5 years. No, not 21. About 4 years, I guess. But how long have I been watching Bitcoin? That statement is too vague. Sorry. Army says, I use it because of Army life. Threat mitigation. Well, that's different. Because it wouldn't make sense to say threat entry, threat touch. That's completely different. Plus, you know, that's Army stuff. Mitigation just sounds masculine. Mitigation sounds like something's going on. But when it comes to charting, mitigation, threat mitigation sounds badass. I'm just gonna say it right now. So to give you a heads up. Wick says, there's no mitigating my use of the word mitigation. Nice. Let's see here. January 6th. January 6th is the inauguration? I don't know. I don't know what that January 6th is for. Anyway, but I looked it up last night because I thought it was January 6th, January somewhere around there. But I checked, and then on a website it says January 20th for the inauguration. So I don't know. But just to let you know, guys, I do think that it's starting to come down. If you have any coins you want me to do, let me know. And oh yeah, we're gonna do a few of them. We're gonna do. Let me go ahead and write those down. One of them was Sheeb, and then the other one was Dominance. Okay, so I'm pretty much done with Bitcoin, but if it comes down soon, we're looking at the fair value gap on the daily to be Michael Jackson. Can I do that? Is that too soon? P. Diddy. It's to be. I mean, look at all those words or syllables. This is going to be Michael Jackson. It's going to be P. Diddy. Just say touched. Just say touched. Mitigation. Touch. If the price action does, if it starts coming down, we're looking to come down to the daily fair value gap. Then if we do break this level, which I think we will, we can come down here to the daily order block. Now, order blocks are very strong compared to fair value gaps, in my opinion. Now, these are areas of support / resistance, but it doesn't mean that it's like a wall and it can't go lower. Matter of fact, we have another daily fair value gap down here. I don't think we'll come down here though. I mean, we'll see. Now for the whole trend, from the start of the trend, if we were to go to our, well, we can just leave it here on the 4 hour. This is the start of the uptrend. So from the start of the uptrend, if it does come down to this order block, you're looking at a retracement of 35%. If it comes down to just around this daily fair value gap, you're looking at 50. We'll see. Zach says, were you watching Bitcoin during the COVID crash? I wasn't watching it, but I did experience it. Yeah, this is right after pretty much I got in, was right after that. But I mean, I was in it more we can say. You know, I was already buying and selling, but I wasn't like staring at the charts as I do now. So I'll put it that way. Now, if we continue, I don't think we will though. If we continue the bullishness, then we're looking at about 85, possibly by midweek. I mean, we'll see. How many days is this? Let's see here. What's today? I don't even know. Oh, the 9th. Let's use it from here to here. So 11 days, 2 weeks. Okay. We'll see. All right. So moving on. Let's go ahead and look at, let's see here. I was trying to short Bitcoin, I think here. I started going up. This is paper trading. Right now, TradingView is having a contest on paper trading. And I always forget, and I don't stick with it, but this time around it's been my best. I think I've done like 4 or 5 days on it, but I forget about it because I mean it's paper trading, it's like fake money, so I don't really look at it. But I tried going to short here, and then of course it went up. And I was like, let me close it, and then of course it came down, and we'll see. Let's see here. Wick says people joke about XRP being stable, but I'm also hearing folks excited about the tight Bollinger Bands on it, similar to previous runs and all-time highs. Well, let's look at XRP. I really, really do not like XRP. Can it make us some money? Yes, of course. Will it take your money? Yes, of course. Bingo bang. Mark, I really like your name, man. I really like the update of your name. Bungo Banga. Yes. So just kind of give you a heads up. All right. So let's look at, what are we doing? Let's go to, what's this? Let's go ahead and change this to YouTube. That way y'all don't see any kind of VIP charts. And let's go to Shiba. I think Shiba was first. Shiba USDT. I do like the futures, so we're gonna look at the futures. If there's any time that you don't want, if you don't want the me to look at a futures chart, specify it, but I always look at futures. No, you know what? Let's not look at futures. And then if I want to trade at futures, then I'll switch to the VIP stuff. Yes, my man. All right, so let's look at the daily. Let's get rid of all this junk. 21 drawings gone. Shiba's looking good. Matter of fact, I was looking at Shiba, and I have an alert on Shiba over here. Oh, I don't have it on my thing. But so, okay, so for Shiba, Shiba's looking really good. If you trade patterns, which I don't, you could say this is a cup and handle. It's an ugly cup and handle, but you know, if you close your eyes really tight and you shake your head really fast and you turn around, you can say, oh, we have a cup, and then we have a handle. We have a cup and handle. You can do that. I don't trade patterns. I do see them, but what I see more so is support resistance. So what I'll do is I'll use my magnet tool. Magnet tool is extremely important. Come down to my horizontal array, and you can find all those over here. I have stars by them, so they're on my floating toolbar. And then we go to the candle body close. So with this being done, I can also do this one right here. It actually creates a zone for me. This is my watch out zone, possible reversal zone, maybe a bounce zone, depending on where the price action's at. Currently, right now, the price action is underneath this zone, so I won't enter. But Joe, we have a bull pennant. Don't you see the bull pennant? This is bullish. Okay, well you can enter it. I'm not. But Joe, look, we have an amazing. Here's the measured move. Get it? No thanks. Why? Well, because the price action can do whatever it wants to do. It doesn't have to follow these rules. So, in my opinion, the price action could. Nobody knows. The price action could come up here, come down, come up here again, come down, come up here again, come down. And what it's doing is getting rejected off of the areas that has been rejected before. So all here, and then of course came really close here and kind of close here. But this is what it's doing. So until it breaks this level, 4-hour candle close must close above this one right here. All those zeros, then 2028. 4-hour candle must close above this level, and then I can enter the trade. Now, when I enter the trade, I don't go in 100%. I go in 50%, knowing that the price could come up, come down, and then because of this zone, if it does re-enter the zone, I have a really strong possibility, strong chance that it breaks up. Now, if this happens, which you could do, 4-hour candle close once again above this level. If it doesn't go that low and it comes down here and it comes up, once it breaks this level, this right here. So what I do is I show everything in the most simplistic form. This is resistance. It came up, it stopped, it went down, it stopped, found support, came up, broke through the resistance. This is also known as a chotch, change of character, or a boss, break of structure. Why do you need to know those names? You really don't. Just know it broke the high. Keep it simple. That's what I do. That's what I love to do. Now, granted, in the VIP group, I'm showing more advanced stuff as far as market structure and the specific names. But here, just keep it simple. It breaks this pivot, or yeah, break the pivot, and then now on the 4-hour candle close, you enter. So this is what you want to do, in my opinion. Of course, none of this is financial advice. You want to take this with a grain of salt, really. Here, set your alert. All those zeros, 222. Set your alert right here. And the reason we're setting our alert right here, and of course I like to just kind of label everything, and then I put a question mark, but you can put whatever, you know, wait for 4 hours. You type in there, wait for 4-hour candle close. That way when your alert goes off, you can see, oh, I gotta wait for the 4-hour. So just kind of give you a heads up on that. Now, the reason we're doing this, we're setting our alert here, is because we don't want to be bothered if the price action comes up, comes down, comes up, comes down, comes up, comes down, comes up. We don't want to be bothered with all this. We want, once it crosses this level of our alert, now we get alerted. We can look back and see what the price action did. Oh, it's finding support. Let me enter. So this is one thing that I do for the VIP group. I do all the waiting. I do all the alerts. Sometimes I do set several alerts before I think it's ready to go. All right, so moving on. Let's see here. Let's see here, going, got to catch up on the chats. Catching up on the chats. Let's see here. Mark, you're too funny, man. So yes, definitely, guys, smash the like. Smash the like. See here. Yeah. Sammy Cup and Handy. Yeah. Dude's a joke. Dude's a joke. All right, so let's see here. In my opinion, he's got a great, like, charisma. Really good charisma. Well-dressed, well-groomed. Looks like a great person. Really does. Trading-wise, we'll see. Well, we have seen. Those that know how to trade can see. All right. I'll say no more. Yeah, because I will get on that trip, and it'll be a couple hours. I mean, talking. Last time, I believe I spilled some secrets. Last time. Yep, me and him we used to be good buds. Long time ago. Before he got famous. And before, you know, people would get on his stream and he would think that, like, literally think that they were stealing his viewers. Literally. That was pretty crazy. Let's see here. Day P in the house. Yes. Oh, man, it's beautiful outside. It's 76 degrees and nice and sunny. After the stream, I'm going to go outside and come back inside. No, I'll probably do some yard work. There's really not much to do. Just gotta, you know, rake. Not much. Anyway, let's see here. Marky says, yeah. Oh my gosh. Let's see here. Moving on. Nope. I got all these alarms going on. Let's see here. Feve, what does Feve say? Feve says, TI from, oh, is that Hawaii? Let's go. I don't know what that means, sorry. Here, going down the list. Hey, we got Road Dog in the house. In my opinion, most new pattern traders are taught to chase local patterns instead of respecting larger patterns. Yes. Yep, I agree. Here we go. Where is my popcorn? No more story time. But yeah, so for Shiba, this is what I'm looking at in reference to the alert and the entry. So now let's look at Bitcoin dominance. Let's come over here. Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance is coming down. You know, let's go ahead and go to our daily. And let's go just shrink this up a little bit. This is our zone. This is our zone. Now, I do have a question. Is it just me, or before there used to be the double arrows that you can click on it and it'll take you to the current date? Do any of y'all have that? Like when you used to do this, it would pop up. It doesn't pop up anymore. But anyway, this is the little zone that I have between 61.1 and 62.7 for a possible resistance zone. If it goes up, kind of great, because then the higher it goes, in my opinion, as it starts dropping, the more gains we'll see, the more X's from alts. Anyway, so let's come back over here. You could do this down here, but you can't see it because my face is in the way. Let's see here. I knew that was going to happen. So 1 second. Okay, it did take it. Okay, so let's see here. What was I going to show you? Oh yeah, you could do this, the calendar down here. So if you're like way over here, and then you don't want to, do all the times going back that way, just go to the little calendar. It's already on today's date, and then just go to, and then there you go. So if that helps you out. Okay, moving on. Gosh darn it. I have a hotkey for my camera, but it's also a hotkey for obviously TradingView. But so it did come up all the way up to around 60.5, starting to come down. So what does this mean? Well, we have to also look at Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is my top one up here. You can see it right here. Bitcoin, Bitcoin dominance, total 3. Then you have USDT. So looking at this, let's look at this on the daily. You don't want to look at it on the 1 hour. I look at it on the 1 hour just to kind of see the movement, moment by moment type situation. But here we can see Bitcoin, was coming up the past 3 days. And I have this to where it lines up with all of them. If you don't have that, you come over here to your little table, and then you just make sure all these are checked, except for symbol. So hopefully that helps. So you can see that price, as Bitcoin is coming up, dominance is coming down. So that means Bitcoin's coming up and alts are going up. Even though Bitcoin's going up, people are buying more alts so that the dominance of Bitcoin is not increasing while Bitcoin's increasing. So this is telling a story. And here you can even see it, total 3, it's going up. And it's going up, and it's going up. The past 3 days is going up, and dominance is coming down. So this is saying that people are putting more money into the alts, which does not include Bitcoin or Ethereum, because this is total 3. Then we have USDT D, which is dominance of the dollar USDT. And this has been going down for the past several days. What does this mean? Well, this tells us a story too. This tells us either people are taking their money out of the market and putting it into their bank, or it means that people are buying buying crypto. So it's not on the sidelines anymore. That's what that's saying. Let's see here, catching up on the chats. Catching up in the chat. Random Trader says, thank you for showing us all of these details, Joe. I have learned a lot today from watching these techniques. Oh, thank you, man. Appreciate you. Yeah, so what I do is I just basically break it down to the most simplistic form, because that's how I learn. I break it down to the most simplistic form, and then what I do is I also tell you my thought process. And for me, that's the most important thing. Thought process and experience. Those two things right there. And I share all that stuff to you. Let's see here. Going down the list. Okay, so yeah, we'll do Pepe as well. So we did Shiba, we did Dominance. We're gonna do XRP next. We're gonna do Pepe. Let's see here. Very nice. See, Wick says, I think a whole bunch of old people are going to ask, what's the new Doge? Yes, because they missed the train. Yeah, I think it's gonna be Shiba. Now Shiba, I mean, the market cap is huge. Now, I will say that I'm very, very disappointed that I did not get into Shiba. I first heard about Shiba when it first came out. I was like, man, this is dumb. A meme coin? What are meme coins? This is so dumb. It doesn't make sense. What utilities does it have? It doesn't do anything. Man, this thing is just a cash grab. Then, market cap, crazy. All these huge banners and everything, and like Times Square and everything's like, what the heck? Well, they're just spending their money. They're just spending their money so they could bring in more people. And then they start doing all these different, they created an ecosystem. I was like, man, oh well. But you never know. You never know what projects, you know, have good intentions. They all say they do, but you never know. Let's see here. Going down the list. Okay, going down the list. Let's see here. Mark says, skip the chat. Let's see here. Going down the list. Oh, El Paso 67. Here it's 81. It went up 2 degrees. All right. So this is my thought process when it comes to this. Now, in addition to this, this is very important. I strongly recommend everybody screenshot this. And this is basically, let's go and just move this up a little bit. And to screenshot on a Windows computer, it's Shift, the Windows key, the letter S. Windows computer, Shift, the Windows key, the letter S. You can screenshot this. For a Mac, I have no idea. People get offended when I say look it up, but it's probably Option, the Mac key, if there's a Mac key, and the letter S maybe, I don't know. But if you're a Mac person, don't be offended when people don't know what your stuff is. Give you a heads up. So here, Mark says, where are you, Joe? In Georgia. In Georgia. Yep. So here, this is how I think of it. When Bitcoin goes up, the alts go up. It just depends on how much the alts go up. When Bitcoin goes down, the alts go down. And it just depends on how much the alts go down. Now, Bitcoin dominance is, it's like a pie. It's the whole it's the whole dominance that Bitcoin has over the entire market. So as people start buying more alts, well, then it reduces the dominance Bitcoin has. Now, when Bitcoin is going up and dominance is going up, the alts are doing okay. They're not doing great, but they're doing okay because Bitcoin's doing okay. Now, that just means that more people are buying Bitcoin than alts. Now, so this is Bitcoin season. Now, when Bitcoin goes up, but the dominance is going down, this means that, you know, people are buying Bitcoin, but more people are buying alts, resulting in the dominance going down of Bitcoin. Even though people are buying more Bitcoin, people are buying more of the alts than Bitcoin, so it's bringing it down. That's the easiest way I remember it, and that's alt season. That's what you want. This is what we're going to see in a few months. So get ready, guys. Get ready. So definitely, you know, screenshot that. Wick says, I'm a florist myself. It's a complicated way of saying multiple tokens are going to be mainstream. You sound super old, Joe. How do I sound super old? Is it my voice? Is it raspy? When did you break into crypto? 2020 went to crypto. You sound super old school, Joe. Is it the way I just talk about stuff, or the way I don't know what you're talking? But yeah, I'm old school. I believe in respect, integrity, and morals. That's me. If you don't have those three, can't be friends. And sometimes people trick me. I was tricked. I was tricked by my ex-boss. Moved me out here to Georgia, and tricked really bad. Anyway, not gonna get into that subject. But yeah, once I can see like who you are, I'll call you out on it, and it'll be good or bad. And for those of you who know, you know, people who I pretty much called out already because they're fake, big time fake. They're a completely different person in front of the screen or in front of the camera versus behind the camera. Completely different. But people don't see that because they only see the person in front of the camera. Now, do we have, all of us, we all try to be on our best behavior in front of the camera, of course. But, some people, they do, I'm guilty of it too. Some people, they'll do, certain things that they wouldn't do behind the camera. So anyway, I'll get off of that. So let's go ahead and go and look at XRP. Let's XRP. So XRP, USDT. Okay. So XRP, USDT, let's go ahead and delete all this mumbo jumbo. Let's put on our favorite indicator as far as, I forgot to do this. Because this only does, so let's do live chats. So I don't know why it doesn't do that. It always goes to top chat. I don't know why it does that. I forgot to do that earlier. See here, Al says, what's up, Joe? What's going on, my friend? Mark says, yeah, just like Crypto Keeper. Is Crypto Keeper a good guy? He seems like a good guy. I don't know. Does he call out people? Let me know. Let me know if he calls out people. Like, for real though, Mark. Let me know if he calls out people. See here. Wick says, you touch on stuff I heard folks who've been around since, okay. And XP hate, yeah. Let's see here. So, let's see here. What was I going to do? Oh, yeah, Bollinger Bands. Bollinger Bands. Bollinger Bands. Okay. So, these are the Bollinger Bands. And I'm not sure what time frame, but let's just go for a 4 hour. Ooh, they're tightening. Okay. So, Bollinger Bands. People trade Bollinger Bands. I don't. Why not? Well, when they tighten, that means a move's gonna happen. Awesome. Up or down? Don't know. But when they tighten, a move's gonna happen. Okay, that's great. But is it gonna go up or down? That's what I'm interested in. There's no indication. It just, when it tightens, it's gonna go up or down. Well, that doesn't help me. Okay. Well, let's go to the 4 hour time frame. Let's see what's going on. So, what does a Bollinger Band do? Okay, well, the middle line is the 20-day moving average, or the 20 SMA. So that's the middle line. So basically, it's a moving average. Now, you could say, well, Joe, because one of my mentors that I paid money for said, well, look here, when the price action goes away from the midline and it goes to the outer band, it's like a rubber band. It's gonna come back down to the midline. Oh, well, that's awesome, man. What I'm gonna do then is I'm gonna trade that. So I'm gonna short every time it goes to the mid. So where it goes to the upper band, short it to the midline. Well, it comes up, I short. It comes up, I short again. It comes up, I add to my short. It comes down. Yeah, buddy, I'm gonna make some money. Then it comes up again. Oh crap, I get stopped out. Man, went all the way up here and then it comes down. However, you will see mentors that teach Bollinger Bands. Well, look here, guys. Look, it reached the top of the Bollinger Band and it came down. And then what you want to do is you want to short. And look, guys, it comes all the way down here. It came away from the midline. And what you want to do is you want to long. And we would have been in profit. You would have made 86% profit going down, 36% profit going up. This is how you trade. You don't know what's going to happen until after the fact. All these mentors, they teach you after the fact. Everybody who does this, as far as like indicators or anything like that, it's after the fact. When the price action is creating this band, you know, it's moving with the price action. The indicator is a result of the price. I cannot stress that enough. The indicator is the result of the price. So if the price comes down, the indicator will also come down. For example, we have it nice and tight, nice and tight. What's going to happen? I don't know. Could go up, it could go down. It's going to go in some direction, and then it starts coming down. It's still nice and tight, nice and tight, nice and tight. Okay, it's going to go up or down. I don't know. It's going to go in a direction, and now it starts going up. Oh, awesome. We're potentially breaking out of this Bollinger Band. But for me, I don't use Bollinger Bands because of those reasons. I cannot trade using the Bollinger Bands. If it's way above this top Bollinger Band, the price can continue going up until it stops. Like here. I mean, here's an example. It goes up and up and up and up until it stops, until it finds resistance somewhere in the chart. Here's another example. Let's short it, guys. Let's short it. It's on the top of the band, and up and up and up and up, and then it comes down to the midline. Oh, I told you, this is how we use the Bollinger Bands, and up. And so for me personally, I do not use the Bollinger Bands for that reason. It does not help me in any way. Matter of fact, if I were to turn off the Bollinger Bands, I can see this price action is fairly tight. It's not up and down, up and down. I can see it's fairly tight. So with that being said, would I enter XRP right now? But Joe, it's got a bull flag. I know. Hold on. Right now I'm thinking I don't like XRP. But with that aside, it's got some levels to it. So what I like to do is I'd like to draw boxes with my eyeballs. And these boxes, these are zones. So I do have a zone right here. So you can kind of see, you know, price came up, it stopped. Yes, it did come down, but it came up, it stopped, and then it stopped, and then it stopped. It stopped. So this is a nice little zone. Now, granted, we do have another little zone right here. You can do another little zone. And I go where there's more stops. So this one, I'll change the color so that we could kind of see a difference. So I see zones. So right now we're underneath the zone. But Joe, we have a bull flag. I don't care. What I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for it to enter the zone and then do this. It's a little higher risk, but we could enter much sooner. What's the price range difference? Is it 4% or is it 24%? 6%. Never mind. I'm waiting. I'm waiting till it breaks out of this. I thought this was like 24%, but I forgot. This is XRP. So with this one, what I would do, I don't want to wait 20%. That much I know for sure. 8%. So from where the price action's at, so right now I'm thinking this zone is only 7%. You know, because of the market and because it's looking bullish, I do think that once we do enter this zone, it will go up. So with that being said, I would have to set an alert. Now this, make sure our magnet tool is on. This is the level that it needs to cross, 0.5644. Now what I would do is I would set an alert right here. This is going to be set alert, and we're going to, I almost did it. Oof. I was going to put an actual alert on it. But for when you set the alert, make sure to actually click on the alert and then type in whatever you want, XRP to the moon, XRP to $5, whatever you want to say. And what I would do is I would set the alert here, 0.5821. The 4 hour, this is so important, the 4 hour candle must close above this 0.5644. If the 4 hour candle closes above this level, then you can enter the trade. Again, not financial advice. This is just my own personal thought process. Now, if the price action does this number where it comes down, comes up, comes down, or breaks above our pivot or break of structure, change of character, whatever you want to call it, then you would add to your entry as well. So this is my thought process when it comes to XRP entry. And then, so what I'd recommend in the next day or two, if this happens or when it happens, ask for XRP again, and then we can, give you targets and everything else. But right now, it's useless to give you targets and everything because we don't know where we're going to enter and how long it's going to take to enter. So that was XRP. Hope y'all like that. See here, hey, we got TradeFly in the house. What's up, TradeFly? Appreciate you, man, being here. Good stuff. Let's see here, going down the list. We do have Pepe next. Pepe is next. I appreciate everybody who's in here. Man, I haven't had this many people in here in a long time. And it's all thanks to Piper and the Piper Academy. Man, love you guys. Love you guys. See here, going down the list. See here, check his Telegram. I checked it. So I'm in the Telegram of okay, because there's two that I'm in with him, but I only checked I checked a different one. So yeah, you're in there. Yeah, so I'll check it. I checked it the other day, but I checked only one group. I forgot about the other group. So here, 631 says, Joe, did you ever look at funding rates? It is useful. When I'm doing the leverage, yes, always. That's one of the, well, I wouldn't say always, but like 99% of the time. Yeah, funding rate is very important because you may think that you're doing good, but then you're actually losing a lot of money because, you're trading the opposite way of what they want you to trade. See, I love XRP. It is my best stablecoin. See here, more downside for Bitcoin, please. Yes, more downside, please. Let's look at the 15-minute time frame. Let's just kind of zoom in while we're checking the chats. I don't know, man. It's to me personally, like on the 4 hour, it's a little bit more visible. On the 4 hour, it's losing strength, and we kind of went over this earlier, where between this top and this top was 2%, between this top and this top was half of that, 1%, between this top and this top was half of that, 0.5%. Hey, TradeFly with the donation. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. Right now, what does that bring me up to? Yesterday, I 2.6x my portfolio. It was crazy. I was on crypto coin mindsets stream, and somebody sent me $20, and everybody knows I have 14. So I 2.6x my portfolio, and then now I just got gifted $5. So, man, I think I'm gonna eat good for the rest of the week. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Oh man, I'm so happy. All right, moving on. But thank you, man. Appreciate you. Let's see here. Al says I shorted at 77.11. 77. Whoa, man, nice. That's pretty good. Yeah, I tried shorting. I think here I tried shorting because it looked like it was coming down on smaller time frames, and it started coming up. Let's see here, and then we finally got the red dot printed on the 12, 16, and 18 on the Den daily. So let's go drop. Yes. So that was pretty ballsy. Hey, look at that. We got coffee. Thank you. Coffee on Al. Appreciate you, man. You guys are the best. You guys are the best. I feel really rich right now. I really do. I'm pretty sure, maybe even later today, if they're still open, I'm going to go to the dollar store or to the Goodwill and just act like I can buy everything. Just go in there, have my fur coat on. I think I'm going to do that today. I feel pretty rich. Let's see. Mark says, first time I'm trading. Nazana, I guess. Scamming Wicks. Oh, well, let's check that one out. Let's see here. So let's, oh wait, we need Pepe first. So let's do Pepe, USDT. So MEXC. So Pepe looks okay. It doesn't look too bad. Let's go to the daily time frame. Let's kind of just zoom out. It's right above our level. Let's see here. Oh man, I'm missing a lot of chat. I thought I had all this chattery. Okay, so capturing up on the chats. Let's see here. Wick says, so Bollinger Bands are good for Confluence. I guess. I mean, I can see it. It's getting tight. You know, I can see it. See here, going down the list. Everything in Confluence, just like Dave. Here, Al says, and money flow. So for money flow, of course, you know, you're referring to either the free version of Market Cipher or Market Cipher. For money flow, I mean, to me, that's like water. You can see the money flow starting to increase as price is increasing, which is great. And then you're like, hey, I'm bullish. Like, here's my trend line. We have the price going up. We have money flow going up. And then all of a sudden, boom, comes down. Price comes down. It's like, oh, crap. I thought we were at support. I thought this was a support trend line. And then because money came down, this came down. So when I look at money flow, I treat it like water. I mean, it's always easier to look at it in hindsight. Look here, we had money flow coming up and we had price coming up. Money flow started coming down and price started coming down. It's in hindsight. But when you're actually doing it and you're seeing money flow coming up and this coming up, it's like, awesome. I'm gonna enter the trade. Money flow is good. This is good. It breaks the level and then it dumps. Money flow starts coming down and like, oh, crap. And then, so that's my thought process on that. All right, moving on. Let's see here. Going down the list. If I missed some of your chat, I do apologize, of course. But looking at the majority of the chat that's related to me. So going down the list. Let's see here. Wick says, I appreciate it, Joe. Rethink XRP. Negative. I hate for you to miss out on some dough. Negative. XRP will go to $3, max $5. And that'll be this bull run. But I don't like the fact that XRP is for the banks. That's the biggest thing. Crypto is supposed to be for the people and to get away from the banking industry. XRP, I mean, there's so many reasons I don't like XRP. You know, one, my ex introduced me to XRP, but I'm very grateful to her because she got me into crypto. But I don't like that. Of course, I don't like what XRP stands for. I don't like that XRP, as soon as there's any kind of gains, they take it all back. I don't like that. But in reference to, and of course, this is not XRP, but if we were to pull up XRP, and let's pull it up, XRP, USDT, every time there's gains, they take it all back. Let's come back. Let's come back over here. This is on the daily. Nice. I would start here. Nice pump, took it all back. Nice move, took it all back. Nice move, took it all back. Nice move, hasn't taken it all back, taking maybe 40%, 35%. But I don't like XRP because they take it back all the gains. Anyway, so we looked at XRP. Let's look at Pepe now. Pepe and USDT. Let's see here. Keepers degens, yeah, that's the one I gotta check. So here, going down the list, and appreciate you, man. I really appreciate you. Thank you. So here, going down the list. Okay, going down the list, almost done. Thank you, Al. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. So here, Wick says, Joe, if you really wanted to get some followers, you I know. I sold out last season. I sold out. I had another channel that my ex-boss forced me to delete. Long story, won't get into it. But on there, I think I did like 3 XRP videos. Threw up in my mouth. But yeah, I did get people. See here. Went on the list. It ain't Starbucks, but in Miami, hey man, that'll work. Appreciate anything you do, man. Appreciate you. All right, so let's go look at Nas after Pepe. So we will definitely look at that one. So for Pepe, I do like it. This is on the daily time frame. We're right underneath the resistance. Again, with my eyeballs, I draw boxes. So here we're right in a box. So this is an accumulation box slash, you know, you don't want to enter right now because you're right at the very top. So if we go to the 4-hour time frame, and it's best to go on the higher time frame so that you can see more of the trend and not so much of all the ups and downs. So with that being said, plus we have a double top or a higher high. If anything, I would short this one once it crosses this level, and let's go just do this. So once it crosses this level, it'd be nice for a short, you know, maybe just down to this area. But if you're looking for a long, I have no idea why that's there. Oh, I did the wrong one. This one. Come on, magnet tool. There we go. So I would short if it breaks below this, and of course it could come down to here, possibly even here. But if you're looking for a long, right now it's kind of dangerous to short, to tell you the truth, just because we have the trend is going up as far as Bitcoin, and Bitcoin leads the market. However, there can be coins that deviate away from that. But here you're looking at 10, 18, or 9 to 18% if you enter now, which is risky. So you're looking at about, I wouldn't even do it. Not worth it. I mean, you can do it like a 2x or 5x or whatever leverage, but I wouldn't do it. I'd just wait. Now, if we start breaking level upon level, then yes, definitely, you know, everybody's going to start shorting the market. But right now, for this one, I would wait for a long. I would actually set my alerts up here at 1240, 1265. And then the 4-hour candle must close above this level. If it doesn't close above this level, then I just wait, because then what's going to happen is going to get back into this range and travel in here for who knows how long before it breaks out. So that's would be my stuff on that one. Let's look at now. So this one I would definitely wait. Now it's funny though, because there's a lot of coins that we wait on, and for me, waiting is the name of the game. You want to, and it's so boring though, it really is, because you're literally waiting for the coin to come to you. You're literally waiting for it to come to you. And sometimes you have to wait several days, and this is why you have multiple coins that you're looking at, so that when your alert does go off, now you can check it to see, oh, well, maybe I need to wait another 4 hours or 12 hours before you actually enter the trade. So that's my opinion on that. Let's see here, going down the list. Here, going to the list. Yes. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Mark. I didn't want to say it, but thank you, Mark. It's Ripple that's dumping their XRP. Yes. I agree 100%. Like if you were to do your fundamental analysis, and you would see how much is allocated to the founders and the team and everything else, you would see why I don't like it. Let's see here. Clay the Great's in the house. What's up, Clay the Great? See, Ripple had XRP in previous XRP all-time highs. There, yeah. Yep. So look, you already know. If anything, they have less XRP, and XRP has, oh, okay, I see what you're saying now. See here, Mark says, I admire your dedication. I really do. Now I understand why wifey is the best wifey to her. See. So wick. Oh, so it was wick. It's like, oh, that doesn't make any sense. All right. So I was reading that too fast. All right. Keep going down the list. Okay, good. All caught up. All caught up. All right. So here we go for this one right here. This one looks good, in my opinion. You know, it had its run up, so it ran up, it retraced, it ran up, it retraced, it ran up, ran up, and then it retraced. So this is good. This is what you want to see in a project. This is what you want to see in any coin. Of course, you know, I prefer 35%. So let's go ahead and just, you know, mark this out. So from here to here, let's take this off, and let's just kind of do this. And so from the very top, let's extend this. So from this move right here, it retraced 50%. Awesome. This is what you want to see. From this move, and this is the start right here, from this move to this move, it retraced plus 50%. That's what you want to see. And of course, this one, it retraced a whole bunch, 75, if not more. So this is healthy. This is a healthy run up. Now we're looking at this. What I enter right now? No, because right now this is our support level. So let's just go ahead and label this as our support. Let's see here. I don't know what the market cap is on this one, or what this coin is even is. But so now what I'm doing on the bigger time frame. Look, we have a cup and handle. We have our cup and we have our handle. So gross. People make such. Look, we have a shoulder and a head and a shoulder. What? How long have you been trading? Look, we have an Adam, and then we have an Eve. What? What are you talking about, man? What are you smoking? All right, here we go. Moving on. Let's see here. So right now what I'm doing is I'm just kind of looking at the overall trend, seeing what it's done before, see what it's doing. So, wow, I don't know. Okay, so now this has got me curious. Now I have to check. So this is NOS. So let's type that in, NOS. So we go to all. It was nothing really until just recently. Market cap is 157 million. And there's some meme coins, AI, DPen, Solana, staking. Man, this sounds familiar. Website. Is this mineable too? I forgot to check. Staking. AI tech. Yes, we'll do AI tech. See here, where AI meets decentralized compute. No, I don't think I've seen this one. Access AI compute power, or monetize your GPU resources. So there's a lot of things that are doing this, like LifePure, LPT, LifePure token. It's one of my favorites. There was another one that we looked at last night. I forgot the name of it already, but we're looking at that as well. But so this is good. I'm assuming there's Telegram channels that are talking about this coin. That's the only thing, in my opinion, that could pump this up. I mean, it's good. Nothing wrong with that. It's good. I like it. I might have to invest in this one. And the market cap I like too, where, you know, we could 10x the coin. Staking. I love staking. I so love staking. I'm staking my VRA. Been staking it since 2020. No, 2021. Been staking it. I love staking. Man, do I love staking. I'm gonna look into this one. So unstaked days. I'm gonna seriously look into this one. Okay. Thank you for bringing that up to us. Was this this Dutch? See, you gotta go. No problem, man. Thank you so much, Alexander G. Appreciate you greatly. Best man in the house. And it's just nothing, it's not just a saying either. It really is true. All right, so I like it. Okay, so now we can look at the actual charts. Man, talk about huge gains. Huge gains. So market cap is fairly small. What is the move from here to here? Are we looking at 40%? Ooh, 80%. Okay. Gotta have my thinking cap on. So this did a really nice retest. So let's go ahead and break out our parallel channel. This did a really nice retest. Where do we get more touches? Get more touches here. I guess we'll have to do here. I don't like that we only have one touch. We'll have to do this. Okay, so this did a nice retest, as I just mentioned, with this trend line. So we have a trend line here. It did break out, beautiful retest, came back, created a lower high on the daily time frame. Looks like it might possibly do a retest on this, and we're gonna go to a lower time frame so we see more. So we see more ups and downs, more price action. So let's go ahead and put this here. Let's put this and make this here. And then we'll do one more. Here to here. Let's also show our moving averages. So this is on the 4-hour time frame. The white one is my 9 SMA. My red one is my 50 SMA, and my yellow is my 200 SMA. Simple moving average. So on this one, because of such a small market cap, we kind of have to dial in. We have to go into smaller time frames for our entry, because this little move right here is like 30%. So I'm thinking this might be an area of a bounce. And we saw how really nice this bounce was. The only thing that I don't like is that it made a lower high. This could say that it's losing its momentum. So for this one, I would have a tight stop loss, and I would rather be stopped out. Well, for this one, it won't be top. It'll be like 10% because of the small, any small movement is a lot. But I would have a stop loss of around 10%. Good Lord. Stop loss around 10%. You know, I'll do 15. I'll do 15%. Now, granted, I wouldn't enter right now, though. I would have to wait for an actual bounce. This is a possible bounce. So let's go to a 1-hour time frame. So right now, I'm looking for more of the price action. Now we're fine tuning it. Here we have another trend line. So we have this. And you know what? Let's go ahead and... No, I don't want to do that other. So let's do something like this. Man, I'll do all the touches. I do it like that. So this right here is a falling wedge. Again, I don't trade patterns, but I do see them. We do have lower highs, lower lows. When and if this breaks out, the measured move should be around here. You get the measured move from here to here. You get it to the area of the breakout. Some people use it from the bottom of the trend line. I've always done it from here. So the measured move should be around here. Now, for me, I don't care about the measured move. I don't care about any of this stuff. What I want to see is I want to see a breakout, and I really want to see it above this level. I was going to try to cheat and go here. I really want it above this level right here. So this, in my opinion, is the money maker. I will leave it white. We'll leave it white. This is my money maker. So this price action must close above this level. So let's go over here to this. Let's do this. So this is where the price must close above. And now in reference to the time frame, because of the such small market cap, no, you're shorting it. I hope it breaks the trend line. I like it. I really like it. I mean, to me, it looks bullish. We have this coming down. Let's see here. So let me continue with my bullish scenario. See here. So this right here, it would have to break this level, and we're looking at a 1 hour candle close above this 3.55 area. So this has to be the 1 hour candle, and let me type that because normally I put 1 hour candle close. So this has to be a 1 hour candle close in order for us to enter long, because if not, then of course we could continue coming down. But so let's say we enter here. I would do a tight stop loss. No, I would do roughly about 7%. And that's if I entered here. So let's move this over a little bit. Now, as far as a bearish case scenario, we mentioned it earlier in reference to the thing that I didn't like is that, you know, it created a lower high. It is below our 9 SMA on the 4 hour time frame. It's trying to get support off of the 50 SMA. It has a really nice. So for me, I would only go short if it broke this level, the 2.69. I would only go short if it breaks this level. Anything before that is very high risk, because let's just say, you know, you short it, it comes down here, breaks through these areas of support, and then bounces here, and now it's doing a W if you trade patterns. So for me, long would be, you know, you'd have to set your alert. Oh yeah, I forgot about the alert. So set your alert. Set your alert right here. So this would be set alert, and copy. And then of course, so for my orange is always my alert. So here we would set an alert. Once the candle closed above this level, then we can enter the trade for a long. If you're wanting to short 0.69, the 1 hour candle must close, and I would actually do it underneath this trend line, because this trend line is from the larger picture of this trend, and that would be making it go back into the downward channel. So it would actually have to break. Let's go here. It would have to break this this yellow trend line. And this would have to be the 1 hour candle close as well for me to do a short. Right now it's too risky, because here we have a chance to bounce. Here we have a chance to bounce. Here we have a chance to bounce. Here we have a chance to possibly bounce. So there's too many areas of bouncing for me to go short. You could front run it, make more money. But for me, I would rather play it safe. All right, so we did that one. Let's see here. We're gonna look at AI Tech next. The one who requested AI Tech, let me know if you're still here. Let me know if you're still here. Going through the chat really quick to see if I missed any other request. See, my take profit is around 280. Oh, so you already went in it. 280. Yeah, that's good. That's before this, because this right here is your major support level. So, but doing a short right now, I mean, it's very high risk, but higher the risk, higher the reward. For me, in order to short, it'd have to break below this. But if you're shorting until the 280 mark, yeah, that's fine, because that's, you know, all you got to do is break one support and then not necessarily the second support. That's good. All right. Let's see here. So checking for the one who wanted AI Tech. So is C Long Acre here? C, yep. Okay. So they're still here. So let's go ahead and do AI Tech. I do like this one though. I have to look into this one. Nice. That'd be pretty cool. You know, put $1,000 in, get 10 grand out of it. Sounds good to me. All right, so let's go ahead and look at AI Tech. Now this one I actually have. AI Tech. I think this one. What is this one? I've already forgotten. Let's see here. A long time ago when I bought this one, and it's down a whole bunch. But it's more of a long-term hold. This one right here. So this one is a 95 million market cap, and we can see from here, you know, it did nothing, and then in the beginning of the year, it did some really nice, massive gains, and just kind of calmed down. You know, it's kind of slowing down a little bit, but I mean, it's still, in my opinion, good. It's 95 million market cap. And for this one, it's AI, Launchpad, art, marketing, memes, Telegram bots. Let's go to their actual website, just kind of look at it really quick. Let's see here, the wave of the future. See, has built an eco-friendly, high-performance computing data center spanning 8,000 square feet in Europe. Okay, so it's an actual thing. It's not make-believe. The world's first deflationary AI infrastructure. I like deflationary. Utility token. Okay. The Launchpad artificial intelligence and GPU marketplace powers the AI Tech. Okay. Let's see here. Sorry, I joined late. Have a look at ADA, please. Yeah, sure. Look at ADA. All right. So I knew I liked it for a reason. You got real people behind it, not characters. For some reason, I of course I knew AI with it, but I'm thinking like gaming too. But I guess I entered a few of them that are very low market cap, that are gaming and AI. So this one, you know, I like it. It's on MEXC, it's on KuCoin, not on Binance. You know, hopefully it gets listed on Binance. We'll see. All right, moving on. Let's look at the actual project itself. So let's go to the daily time frame. Let's see what we have here. We were looking at this, I believe, way up here. Yeah, way up here. This one I bought. This one I bought. And I said, you know, if it comes down, you know, we'll have a lower entry right around this area. And sure enough, came right to the area. What was that, 80%? I'm afraid to look. 72%. Yeah. So this was my thought process at the time. And let's go ahead and delete all this stuff. Bad memories. Let's go ahead and hide our moving averages. Let's look at our daily time frame. So on the daily, it looks like it bottomed. Possible bottom. So let's go ahead and label all this stuff out. So here we do have our support level. We can see that it found support, came, bounced right off of it, came almost really close to it. Now starting to come up. Let's see here. On the daily, we do have this trend line, but I really wouldn't use this trend line. So we have this right here. So for me personally, what's the difference? 30%. So from here to here, 40%. Yeah. Man, I would like. So this is what I would do if I was thinking about entering this coin. I would have alerts. I would have alerts. So the place that I would set an alert is above this area. So I would have an alert right here. I would also have an alert down here. So right around this area. And I would wait. So City Long, I'm not sure if you're in this trade already or thinking about this trade, but if you're in this trade already, you have a very high likelihood that it's going to come down. I hate to tell you, but you have a very high likelihood it's going to come down to roughly around this area. So maybe 15%, give or take, maybe 15-20%. It might come down before possibly starting to come up, just depending. Now, what I would do is I would have these alerts so that if the price did come down to this area, I could enter the trade having a decent stop loss, 15-20%. Now this is, man, just 20%. Now this is decent because of how low this market cap is. It's under 100 million market cap, and because of that, this coin can move fast up and move fast down. So what I would recommend is, if you did enter this coin, have a stop loss, because instead of only losing 20%, you could potentially lose 50, 60, 70%, or if you didn't lose it and you just held it, you'd have to hold it for several months. So just give you a heads up on that. But yeah, so definitely I'd have alerts right here. And then of course, then we can enter, but right now I'd wait. Now, as time gets closer, what I strongly recommend, check in, whether it's tomorrow or whenever, and then ask for this coin again, and then we can give you updates on it. But right now, it doesn't make any sense to do a whole complete chart because it's not ready to enter, in my opinion. All right, moving on. Let's see here. I think that was all the coins. Just double checking. Everybody who's here, if you can definitely do me a favor and smash the one, put a 1 in the chat to let me know that you did smash the like button. I would greatly appreciate that. And I believe this is going down the chat really quick. This is going to probably be the one last chat that we're doing. I had a great time, guys. I had a great time, and it's all thanks to you, which is basically Givers Gain, Piper's Academy. You guys are the best. Today has been the best stream I have had. Oh man, I can't even think of the last time I had a better stream, and y'all guys are a part of it. Y'all guys made history, so I greatly appreciate you guys with all my heart. I know everybody here jumps around and supports everybody, and it really does mean so much to us. So with that being said, I do thank you guys so very much. My name is Joe, also known as TradeIntuition, where here, moral, integrity, ethics, my mom raised me right. I'm going to treat you right. I'm going to show you how to do all this stuff without getting rich off of you, because I want to get rich with you. So join me every single day. The times are changing. Today it's at 2, tomorrow it's at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Next week, it's going to be at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm trying to get different people coming in to the stream. So next week, it's 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tomorrow, it's at 2. Of course, I'm always updating everybody on Twitter. So if you're not following me on Twitter, definitely follow me. I do thank you guys so much. Until then, let's make this money. Take care, guys. Oh, and we're going to watch my favorite video that I'm surprised that YouTube hasn't taken my channel down. 1 second. Where's that video? Here it is.
This election, I think, is going to decide the fate of America and the fate of Western civilization.
And they tried to the next president of the United States. Enough was enough. And I said, let Trumpomania run wild. brother. Let Trumpomania rule again. Let Trumpomania make America great again.
If you try to kill our citizens, we will kill you. If you spill a drop of American blood, we will spill a gallon of yours. If you come back, we're going to kill you. We're going to give you the death penalty or kill you. The fact is, and I'll say it now, you have to get him the hell out. You have to get him out. We will make America great again.
Oh man, so powerful. Ooh, I get goosebumps every time I watch it. All right, guys, that's all I got. I do thank you so much. We'll see you tomorrow, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Take care.